Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Vivid Earth. It's ANINA MALHERBE-LAN back with Ben Palmer, a lovely guest we had on the show, I think it was last week. And he shared some incredible wisdom and tools for the times that we are in um, that I find extremely powerful, simple, yet powerful. So I wanted to get him back on because he did 49 guides, and it's all about ascension, how to move through this journey of awakening and how to embody your higher self and love itself. So I wanted to get him on again because I said to him, it can be quite overwhelming. So I want to just give people a bit of a jump start on how they can begin to dive into this work, some of the tools that I think will get them started. And so we're just going to chat about that today. And he's consolidated a beautiful guide as well, just how to get started. And hopefully that will help you guys. Welcome, Ben. How are you?
Hi, Nina. I'm fabulous. Thank you. How are you, love?
Good, very good. It's December, it's a busy month, lots happening around the world. And so everyone just needs to kind of get focused again on the work that we're here to do, which you so beautifully outlined and work so hard at embodying. So yeah, take us through your latest creation, this guide that you just sent me.
Okay. Just a few caveats. I
Mm,
say this on all whenever I do a live. Like, don't listen to me. I don't know anything. Take what resonates. The truth is within. And I haven't written a word. It's message above messenger with all of this. I don't know anything. All the content has been written, just sharing from Mother of all creation, prime source of self. And awareness, multidimensional awareness, tools and techniques for awakening, which is why we're all here. And the awakening is simply awakening into love. So the awareness, tools and techniques, it's about loving ourselves to be present, which is all that exists, which is love everywhere present. And that's the mission. Co-create a world where only love exists. And we're all the co-creators. So it's an individual journey for us all in terms of loving ourselves, to let go of all the BS, all the belief systems, just to be present and be the love that we are. So that's really it. If we go with the guide that I shared earlier, there's one spelling mistake, but uh,
worry too much about that, but I would just maybe say
yeah, well, okay.
it really is that simple. Do we have an echo? No. Okay, we're good now. So it really is that simple, for us to open the doors to new earth. It is really about love because that is the frequency of new earth. Some people call that heaven on earth. Some people call that 5D. It goes by various different names, but it's all the same thing. It doesn't matter what we call it. And there's only one key that opens that door. And it's complete unconditional love to everyone around you. And I know during times like these, it's quite challenging because um, you know, there's still a lot of headless minions running around making our lives difficult. And we're still in this 3D construct. So for us, it's quite challenging at times, but it is so simple at the same time. So, yeah, uh, let's dive into the subject.
Um, are you able to share on your screen, Anina, if you're going to be reading this?
Yeah, I've got it on my phone.
Okay. Oh, let me do it. Let me do it here. Then I'll do it on Zoom.
But
Um,
otherwise, I can also just.
can you see that? Okay.
Yeah. So, how many pages does this one have? Let me see, 35 pages. Okay, that's the condensed version. I, I think it's still a lot. I find people are so distracted these days. Give them a book and they can read it, but give them, thousands of pages to read and you're losing them. So we're trying to get people to not get distracted by this work because truly, if you do these affirmations daily, if you work through these guides, your life will literally change. You will go from easily triggered negative mindset to just feeling love in every moment. And of course, it's not always that easy, but if you can just bring yourself back into the moment in every moment, that really is the key, because we have to rewrite this program, this ego programming that have been beaten into us over centuries, that is just part of life. We have to flip that script, and the only way to do that is through repetition. The only way to do that is to keep doing the work, and these affirmations are a really awesome way to keep you on track and to keep you focused every single day. So personally, I haven't had a time yet, but I'm going to print out this booklet, like a little A5. And you know, in the morning when you have your coffee or your tea or whatever it is you have, just sit in the sun and read these things out loud to yourself. And, you know, the vibration of your voice and these words, as Ben also said, there's coding in these words. So just by reading through it and hearing your own voice, you're actually activating that within your DNA. So it's it's very powerful. So it starts with awakening is remembering who you are. And how true is that? Because we're all multidimensional galactic beings. We just forgot how powerful we are and how limitless we are. No pun intended. Awakening is simply dissolving the program ego mind, which is an illusion, and remembering that we are all love, and that is all that there is, right? Because that's the frequency. We're made from light. And light in the right frequency, if you do that every single day, you become a 5D being. And that's what we're aiming for, right?
Yeah, so love is all that exists, 5D and beyond, but keeping it simple, 5D is love everywhere present. That's it. So the mission is awakening to the love that we are by choosing love in all moments, which is surrendering to the present moment of now, letting go of all the past, the future, just to be present. That's what the ego is, which we'll come to in a moment. But that's it. And there's 49 guides on Mission Limitless under resources. The foundational 14 guides are on the front page. And it's all there if people choose. Literally, it's all there. I was having a joke with Taryn saying, ooh, there it is. I feel there was a song from decades ago in terms of that. Ooh, there it is. Like, it's all there. If people want to deep dive in terms of any aspects of the awakening ascension, there's 49 supplementary guides. All of this information is distilled. And love is simple, but these are multidimensional awareness, and it takes as long as it takes. But this is a distilled version further of the 14 foundational guides that are on the front page. And I was saying to ANINA before we got on the call that I've made it complicated, and it is simple. I've made it very complicated in terms of the past 3 years.
That's what we tend to do as humans. We like to copy.
There'll be some main takeaways from this, which is just repeat, 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 repeat. And everybody's got their own path with this. Path is the same. It's letting go and surrendering to love in all moments.
Absolutely. So I just wanted to mention, so you can check out the website missionlimitless.org. All the guides are on there. They're free to anyone. You can download them. There's printable copies in black and white. So it's all there. Print the stuff out. Get started. You know, it's really that simple, because you may regret it if you don't start. Well, they say there are no regrets, you know, have no regrets. But I would just say, if you want to speed up this whole process, then give yourself that support. Give yourself those tools that are going to help you cross the bridge to 5D much more smoothly than being yanked over there because you didn't do the work, right? So the next one is being in joy is your only mission. What a hard one is that. We think we have to work hard. Mission is all about working, right? And really, the joy of being and just being in joy is really such a key that we just forgotten how powerful it is. There are no seat belts, you know, to this ascension. It can be a roller coaster ride, but there are no seat belts. But the funny thing is, when you have trust and faith, you get there anyway, seat belts or not.
Yeah, that is funny. There aren't any seat belts. We're on this ride. Might as well surrender and enjoy it. Like, it's only going one way. And that's what's incoming for humanity. It's a complete letting go and surrendering to love. And that's why we're here. which is the only real. I was saying to you, it feels like on a treadmill, and it's like in some moments it's like bashing one's face against the treadmill, but the treadmill's still going, and it's like get back up, breathe, relax, surrender, let go, get back on.
Yeah, you can do it the easy way or the hard way. Choose love and you are free. Yeah, how beautiful is that? Love is here. Heaven on earth is manifesting in every moment of every day. Everything is energy. All energy is love. Love is the powerful tool in the universe. Love is all that exists. That is the frequency that makes up every atom of everything that we see. That is our original form, if you will. That's what we're made of. Of course, you know, through all the pain and suffering and trauma that we have on this planet, we end up in a different place, but it's so easy to go back there because that is our original blueprint, if you will. So love is all that exists. Everything else is an illusion.
I'm going to reheart that one. So this is Conscious Physics 101. Everything's energy. All energy is love. The atoms that we're made up of are pure conscious energy, which is unconditional love. And there's another error. My apologies. Love is the most powerful tool in the universe. Love is the only real. And that's why choosing love in all moments, constantly surrendering to love, constantly letting go, it transforms all the ego, and we'll come to the ego in a moment, which is the mind control, which isn't real, by being present. Love transforms everything. So 3D is the illusion. Nothing in this realm is real. And it's feeling that and letting it go. And by letting go, only that which is real and true will remain, which is love. Hence the process, let everything go, trust, surrender to love, constantly choose love. That's the process. How long for? Until we've embodied it. But it's to enjoy the process as well. It's surrendering and trusting to love. That's where the miracles are. That's where the magical synchronistic events are. So it's to enjoy the process and enjoy the journey with this. And I haven't done that in many moments. So it's a choice. Intention is key. Intention is the most powerful tool in all of this. I choose love in every moment. And this is a repeat throughout all of this material. I choose love in every moment. I constantly let go. I live within total trust of love, which is the present moment. Let go, let go, let go. Choose love, choose love, choose love. Repeat.
And the funny thing is, this also makes you more mindful as a human being. So you can see when you go off track, and then you can self-correct. It's like, oops, I got triggered and I hooted at somebody on the road, whatever it is, you know, when you're not choosing love. You become more mindful of that and you start self-correcting until before long, you don't have to self-correct yourself anymore. It just becomes second nature. So it's just really about replacing the old programming and choosing love.
The mind isn't real. The mind is the illusion. Like, that's key. So it's all from the heart. So it's all heartfelt. So we feel energy. One doesn't think energy. It's like when you walk into a room, nobody needs to say anything. You can feel the atmosphere. You could cut it with a knife, or you can feel it's electric. All energy is felt, and it's felt through the heart. So we're moving from the head, the mind, which is the illusion, to the heart. And it's the left and right balanced brain hemispheres with the heart. That's the true connection to source. And that's by being in the present moment of now. No belief systems, no love thoughts, no emotions, just present. Which frames this. So what 3D and 5D is, keeping it really simple.
It's just really about restoring the original blueprint, because we were made, there was harmony between the left and the right brain, but that got somehow disconnected when we were infiltrated. So it's about correcting that naturally and organically, because we can, you know, we can do that because we are powerful energy beings. We can, I don't want to say manipulate because that's a negative word, but I can't think of another word now. We can manipulate and shape the energy to our will. And so we can literally, that's where quantum healing comes in. All of these things, through sheer will and focusing on that energy shift, you can make that happen. And yeah, I love this part. We also sort of covered this the last time, but 3D is all about fear, illusion, control, pain, suffering, isolation, separation. We see that every day. Unconsciousness equals belief systems, lower thoughts, emotions, which is the ego, edging God's self out. I love that, EGO, edging God's self out. Remember that. Program mind equals fear, false evidence appearing real. Again, FEAR, false evidence appearing real. Don't forget that one. Focus on fear, see fear. This comes to an end for those choosing love, because 5D equals love. 5D is the present moment of now, love plus the unknown, trust the unknown, which is creation, which is true reality. Focus on love. Love is what you will be. Love that. If you love yourself, you set yourself free, then you are in the present moment of now, where there are no attachments and love is free to create. The road home is within your heart. The heart is your connection to your soul, which is connected to the all. Brilliance, which is full consciousness, which is true reality. Choosing the present moment of now is a constant surrender, choosing love in every moment, constantly letting go. Emotions, thoughts, just let them all go. Constantly surrendering to love through embracing love, accepting and allowing love. Feel it to release it. Surrender, let it go, relax, breathe in and out, love, heart center. Yeah, the breath is something that can really bring us back to the present moment, right? And make us mindful again if we get taken away.
Heartfelt. So yeah, absolutely. That the power is in the breath, because that's being present. That's conscious breathing. So all one simply needs to do is consciously breathe in love and breathe out love. That's the quickest way back to the heart center, which is present moment of now. And that's the choice, and that's the surrender. And it's just, we're playing a game of energetics here, because 3D is the illusion, it's unconscious, and it's 3D to 5D. The void is 4D, and the astral realm, which was the ego, was dissolved in 2009. So it's only our illusionary attachment to the illusion that keeps this perpetuating. Hence the choice in every moment of choosing love, which is true reality, of constantly letting go of fear, which is the 3D programmed mind. It keeps us out of the present moment of now through thoughts, through thought loops, and it collects experiences from the past and plays them out in the present moment. So lower thoughts, emotions, which are memories attached to an emotions. Everything's energy, so it's nothing personal. So it's to let go of everything. All lower thoughts, have awareness of them, they're not real, and let them go. Same with emotions. And it's feel it to release it. And it is scary, because it's the fear of feeling the memory with the emotion, and the fear from that, the emotion from that. That's the process. It's constantly letting go by feeling it and then releasing it, letting go, breathe in and out love. I surrender to the present moment of now. I'm in my heart center. Again, quickest way back to the heart center. I am in my heart center. So this is a repeat with this, and it's whatever works. But I constantly let go. I constantly choose love over fear. I constantly choose love in every moment. I live within total trust of love. And that's really it. That's all we're doing. Keep on letting go of the fear, which is unconsciousness, emotions, memories. Feel them, release them. Place love within all our thoughts. Let them go. And by letting them go, we're in the present moment of now, which is love everywhere present, and love transforms it all. So that's why this is the simplified process. And again, I wasn't doing this for 3 years, but it is this. It's constantly letting go, constantly feeling it to release it, coming back to the present moment of now. I choose love in every moment. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And I made it, like I said to you, Anina, really complicated. This is the easy way. Constantly letting go, constantly trusting love. Love is the only real. And trusting love is to be present, that we're guided supported, we always have exactly what we need. Even if we think that this doesn't look like we want it to look, constant trust and surrender to love. All is perfect. All is an experience, and being grateful for all experiences. And this is the trust and surrender and no seatbelts, which is surrendering to love, which is the present moment.
Yeah. And if people will remember the Japanese scientist Emoto, where he proved scientifically the effect that love has on water and what an effect it has on water. So when you speak love to water, it turns, and you freeze it, it turns to beautiful sacred geometry crystals. That is beautiful. If you speak hate into water, you will see a very distorted image. Now, we're made of 80% water, right? So think about what it's doing to your body if you don't choose love in every moment. You can either choose to be that beautiful crystal, and that manifests in your cells, in your health, in the way you look, in the way you age, all of these things. And if you think about that, that is like the most profound yet priceless youth elixir that you can have. Just that. So yeah, that makes it kind of real. It's like, what am I telling my cells every moment of every day? Because they listen to everything. They listen to your thoughts. They are always listening because you are their boss, right? What you speak, what you think, what you say, what you feel, they feel. So they're going to reflect what it is that you feel. You can't hide from them. You may be able to not say those things out loud, but if it is in your heart, your cells are going to pick it up. So if just purely for that, do that experiment. That would be an interesting one to see how you can age backwards just by being love in every moment. The next slide, we are all the co-creators of New Earth. All of us, we collectively make it happen. Together we are manifesting the new Earth, which is through the heart. So just choose love. That's all. The key, stay focused in love. It really is this simple. Just release all your fear and step into love.
And it is that simple. And again, I speak to somebody that's made it very complicated. Because the illusion isn't real. It's just our fear of it. And the ego, the program mind, which is the root cause of the illusion, the ego, edging God's self out, program mind, it's a cluster of belief systems. And belief be lie. So we've been living in illusion, thinking that something is real that's outside of ourselves. Creation is from within, expressed externally, and it's all through the heart. So this is why it doesn't need to be complicated. I choose love in every moment. I constantly let go of fear, which is the illusion, which are belief systems, which are lower thoughts, which are memories and emotions. I constantly let go. I feel it, I release it. I feel it, I let it go. Repeat, repeat, repeat. I constantly trust love no matter what. And trusting love is to be in the present moment of now. That the universe, love, is always supporting us, regardless of how we think it looks. And through accepting, embracing, allowing, accepting love, allowing love, embracing love. And embracing, everybody's got their own unique experiences for their own growth and expansion. The universe has their back, and for us. Accepting the universe is always supporting us. So we can move into a space of being, which equals being present. And we can let go of the worry, the control, the panic, the resistance, the interference, because love always has us. Because we're innocent at our core. Love is innocent. And love is innocent, so love is always there for us, always there for love. And that's it. The illusion is not real. And it feels scary, man, it does. But fear, false evidence appearing real, that's the scary part of feeling it and then letting it go. And it takes as long as it takes. But this is the process. Constantly let go of the fear. Awareness transforms into consciousness. Okay, I'm aware of that. That's a program. That's an emotion. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to let it go. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And it is a repeat with this. Love transforms it all. I was saying on the call, I'm doing this now. If I were to go back in time, not the time's real, 5 years, whenever I start my process, this would be what I would be saying to myself, which is what I'm doing now. Constantly choose love. I constantly let go. I constantly live within trust of love. Repeat, repeat, repeat.
I think we're trying to save people a lot of time and money. Ben likes to tell the story that when he went through his own awakening, he just paid a lot of money to a lot of people to help him through this process, and literally nothing worked until he discovered this work. So, there's a lot of these things that you don't need to give your power away to others. It really is like there are no shortcuts. You've got to do the work, you've got to repeat, repeat, and until it's second nature. So once you choose love, there is no going back. Choosing love is a constant surrender to love in every moment. It takes courage and strength. And I think that's why a lot of people can't do it. It takes a lot of courage and strength, right? To go against everything you've been told.
And look, humanity are the ground crew team. Humanity are all ascended masters, all royal angels. So there's no hierarchy in heaven. We all volunteered to come down here and to remember that we're love. And that's why it's an individual journey. Nobody's coming in to save us. And it does take courage, strength, persistence, constantly releasing and choosing love and not giving up no matter what it looks like, constantly trusting love, constantly surrendering, constantly letting go, repeat, repeat, repeat. And that's where the mirror affirmations come in of I am courage, I am strength. And it's saying them, but it's feeling them. It's feeling them in the heart, and it's feeling every word. I do have the courage and strength to feel into all that fear and to let it go and to keep going. And I say it gets easier. It is what it is. We signed up for mastery of self. And we're all divinity. We're all God with God. Love, truth, God. It's all the same. That's oneness. And that's what we're returning to. And it's unconscious, 3D fear. Let all the fear go continually, constantly. Choose love in every moment until that is our vibrational frequency. No belief systems, no lower thoughts, no emotions, just completely present as a child. And that's, again, this is theoretical for me, but I tell you what, this stuff works. And ANINA's correct in terms of saying all roads led to this road, and everything is an experience. And I'm grateful for every experience, and every experience there's gold in every experience, and that's the wisdom through the experience. It did all lead to finding this information, and one doesn't need to pay for ascension sessions. It's all here within the material. It's the choice of, do I want to go all in and choose to be happy, or stay in the program? And again, I'm not saying a virtuous cushion saying that. I don't know anything, don't listen to me. Full truth is, it's within all of us. Full disclosure is who we are. And the reason that we're all here is to love ourselves and love everybody else and to co-create a new world. And this is unconscious to full consciousness, 5D and beyond. Don't know what that feels like, but feelings of true joy in every moment. Sign me up, man. That's priceless. Love, peace, joy, it's within. That's true Nesara. And true Nesara is all of humanity awakening into the love that they are. And that's our mission and contract. And we're all returning to love, to the light, whether it's through a physical death, which will be by divine contract, and that's releasing the density. Everybody's going back to love, to light, or we stay here on planet Earth and do this physically. It matters not, because we're all returning to love. There is no separation. There is no death. Everything in this illusion, it's been flipped. It's all a lie. This isn't true reality. And that's why we're here. And that's the mission. Choose love in every moment, and then it becomes the only reality and experience. Being present moment of now, love everywhere present equals 5D and beyond. And that's the mission. That's true manifestation of miracles. And this is free. And everybody knows this. All the answers and keys are within. These are the tools, the keys to heaven consciousness from Mother of all creation. Message above messenger. That's why they're freely shared in love. Love equals truth. And truth equals compassion. And it's compassion to speak truth. Because truth is truth. And this is within all of us. Only love is real. Choose love in every moment and it becomes the only reality and experience. I'm done with looking at fear and feeling fear. Like, that's unconsciousness, that's blame, that's guilt, that's shame, that's judgment, that's lack. No, thank you. I choose to be happy. And it's my choice. It's everybody's choice. Nobody's coming in to do this for us. Nobody's coming in to save us. That would be giving our power away. We're divinity. This is us taking back our power, which is love. And loving thyself to be in the present moment of now. I choose to be happy. And this stuff is quick. And the more beings that feel this and do this, the quicker this happens. We're co-creating this reality. It's not the other way around. It's all perfect. Divine schedule. We're not in a time linear schedule. Time's not real. But we are the co-creators. And if people want this to speed up, not the time's real, it's this. And it's simple. And there's no downside. What's the cell? There isn't a cell. But this is why we're here. It's to take accountability for our ascension, which is loving ourselves to be present. And there's no downside. The more joy, happiness, wholeness of being you will feel from doing this work. This is what it looks like. And is it work? It's our contract. It's an honor. It's the biggest honor to share, to speak, to be here, all of it. I'm grateful for every breathing moment. All is love. And this realm ain't real. And let's get out of it. But that's an individual choice. I'll stop the monologue now. Because, yeah, we've got a few more pages.
So well said. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, you know, we just spoke previously about this whole truther movement, but they're not focusing on this truth enough. You know, there's all this intel and this is happening, that is happening, but the secret to us cracking through and breaking through this illusionary veil is this work. Nobody gets a free pass. Nobody can take a shortcut. No money in the world can buy you a pass to the 5D. Like Ben also says, all the white hats still have to do this work as well. None of us are ascended masters. We're all doing this work together here on this planet, in this incarnation. Perhaps, you know, our higher self have gone through this maybe a million times, but we are, as you say, the ground crew that came here to forget everything we knew so we can go through this human experience again and remember who we are, and in that way wake up the DNA of this human species and ascend this planet. So we are the ground crew that agreed to come here to transform our energy and the energy of the planet to go through this ascension process. And it's never been done in an embodied way on this planet. So it's like a huge experiment. But the good news is love has already won. The light has already won. We just have to take it through these last stages. And each of us practices every day. That is the only way through. Unfortunately, for those that thought there was another way, somebody will open the door for me. Nope, you've got to do the work. But it's not hard work, and it's incredibly rewarding, and it brings you incredible amounts of joy. So what's not to love? So the next slide, you have to love and be it. You have to be it, meaning you have to be love. We are the ones we have been waiting for. You have to show up so you know what it is, what is really happening. You have to be love and truth in action. And that is why we are all here. Indeed. As humanity awakens, they will discover they are their own hero, for within them is the answer of the truth that all here exists is love.
We just got a ding when you said that. But within them, the answer, ding.
We got confirmation. That's good. So this is something you can say to yourself every day. I constantly let go. Feel it to release it. I choose love in every moment. I surrender to love in every moment. I embrace, accept, allow, and let go. I live within total trust of love. That is the frequency.
And that's the simple way. Or do it the way I did it for many moments and not do that. But that's the simple way. Repeat, 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 repeat. And it is felt. One can say these out loud, they can say them in front of a mirror, is feeling it. And this is where Mum's talking around participation. Yeah, you have to be love in action. It's participation, creation in motion by being the love that we are. Hence, be love, say love, choose love. Love in action is the highest possibility of energy in the manifest. And that's what we're here to be. And that's how we're co-creating this, by being love in action, whether that's a smile, a hug, holding a door, speaking love, sharing love, being love in action. Whatever lights one up, whatever brings one joy is right action. And that's also for the highest of all. So whatever brings one joy is right action, including for the highest of all. Because we're all one big family. We're all brothers and sisters. We're all love, having our unique experience. But that's what we're here to co-create. We are here to co-create it together. There's no individuals. Yes, we've got to do this work individually. Nobody's coming in to save us. It's to co-create a world where only love exists together. What better way would be doing it either? I mean, this is the best gig that we've all got ever, bar none. This is the biggest event in all of creation. Everywhere else has returned to love. Everywhere else. Planet Earth was the only planet to have ego. That's why we all volunteered to come down here, go through this in many lifetimes. This is it. Love has won. It's inevitable, it's our destiny. The astral realm ego was turned off in 2009. So let go of all thoughts, feel it to release it, emotions, just be the love that you are, choose love in every moment, then it becomes the only reality experience. Keep on letting go of the fear, that's the ego, feel it, release it, embrace love, accept that the universe is always supporting you regardless of how it looks, allow that the universe is supporting every other soul, feel this, and one's need to interfere, worry, control, panic, completely dissipates, and we can move into a space of being, which is being present, which is love. And that's where it's felt. And true feelings are joy. That's how love expresses through us, through feelings of joy. I don't know what that feels like. That's priceless, man. That's what we're moving into. So keep choosing love. Hence that. This is what I would say to myself however many years ago. And it'd be like, yes, just keep doing that. Keep doing that. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And just feel it, come back to present. And when something's coming up, okay, awareness transforms consciousness. That's fear. That's a belief system. Let it go. Repeat. And it's however long it takes. Same with the lower thoughts. Lower thoughts, anything that doesn't bring you joy, thinking about the past or future, that's the ego program mind. It's just thought loops. They're not real. So we can cut through them, golden rainbow sword, or say cancel, clear, delete, and come back to this as a prayer wheel. Prayer intention, most powerful tool in all of this. Where I put my energy, that's where my focus, my intent, that's where energy flows. Hence, I choose love in all moments. That's where my energy is going, which is in the present moment. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And it is repeat with this. And it's not, we've all been so programmed, and it's like, again, if it were one ceremony, or you could stand in front of the mirror once, that's amazing. We sign up for mastery of self. And how long for? As long as it takes. Be love, choose love, say love. I choose love in every moment. That's the gig. But life gets better because you feel more empowered because you're letting go. It's like, that works. Yeah, let that go. I'm not thinking about that or feeling that anymore. I feel freer. Keep going. So it's all good stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Ben has put some tools and practices together as well. I don't know how many. Okay, so you're going to share those tools with us now. Yeah, I don't know how many slides.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go through all of them because some of them are quite wordy, but we can if you want to share the guide and then people have got.
Do you want to maybe just quickly just give us an overview of the tools?
Yeah.
And then maybe we can go through that little ceremony that we discussed.
Okay. Say if I'm going too fast and if there's anything you want a bit more explanation on. So it's keeping it simple with all of this, love simple. So true meditation is being present, which equals love everywhere present. So how does one do that? The affirmations that we shared before, run them as a prayer wheel, conscious breathing. So breath is key. So just feel breathing in love through the nose to the navel. So it's a deep breath and you're breathing in love. You breathe out love through the mouth. So if you're spinning in the energies, you've got thought loops, just breathe. Love transforms it all. Just keep breathing. So you can consciously breathe whenever and you'll be present. Spend time with nature, connect with the trees, grounding. Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, they're all in 5D. I can't see it yet, but they're all in 5D. So it will help release and transform the lower energy, which is fear, which is density, which is the program mind, by being in nature, by connecting with nature, connecting with the trees. And as ANINA was saying before, drink lots of water, and it'll assist in grounding the energies. And you can bless food and water. So again, keep it simple with this. It doesn't need to be war and peace. Intention is the most powerful tool. I bless this water with love and joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whatever works. And you don't have to say it out loud if you're in a restaurant. You can say it to yourself. But bless everything. We can transform everything. We're quantum. We are the med beds. And this is where we're going in terms of this. Love transforms it all. Yes, there's cool technology and divine timing that I'm sure will come to the forefront. That's what we're here to bring into the manifest. But again, intention is everything. We're divinity, and we're here to remember our divinity, which is simply love. Okay, these are the energetic frequencies of the masculine and feminine energies within. So we're saying this, everything's been flipped in 3D. God is a man, prime source is the divine feminine, as above, so below. Prime source is the divine feminine energy. So balanced harmonics equals balancing the feminine and masculine energies within. So those are the mirror affirmations of our higher self, of our God self. So half of them are feminine, half of them masculine. So for example, and this is the right brain, which is the divine feminine side, overtaking the left brain. We're supposed to have a uni brain. So the two core foundational divine feminine traits that we're embodying are unconditional love for self and compassion for self and all selves. Those two are the divine feminine traits. So one can sit in front of a mirror and it's feeling every word. You can read one of them, you can read all of them. Again, there's no rules with this, whatever works in terms of present moment, but feel every word. So I am unconditional love, eyes are the doorway to the soul, feeling every word through my heart. So those are the divine traits to embody. A lot of this work involves feeling the memories and emotions from our past. So people call this inner child healing work. And we're returning to our childlike innocence and wonder. No belief systems, no thoughts, no emotions, just present as a child, in play, imagination, receptive, innocence, being in wonder and magic of all love is, because that's all everything is. So we're returning to our childlike innocence, wonder and purity, which is who all of us are at our core. We're all just love. Everything is love. That's all energy. That's all we're made up of. So there's a quick one-liner. I let go of all underlying anger, resentment, attachments. Love doesn't have attachments, regret, guilt, shame, and I'm free to be my inner child again. There's some inner child affirmations there. So I said a couple of them, but I am childlike innocence. I am childlike wonder. I am laughter. So again, one of them, all of them, whatever works. But if one's feeling not in the present moment, and it's like, I'm not feeling like I'm laughing at the moment, I am laughter. I am laughter. I am laughter. Gratitude is the highest use of energy. Another affirmation. Again, you can say it to yourself. I am grateful for every breathing moment. All energy is love. We are one with everything. Love myself, love all self. That's our mission. I'm grateful for everything and everyone because all is love. We are one with everything. I am grateful for everything. And grace and gratitude are the way to our divinity, the remembrance that we're love. Grace and gratitude are the way to our divinity, which is love, which equals being in the present. I'm grateful for everything. No storyline, everything is experience. I'm grateful for all the gifts within all experiences. To what? To love myself, to be present, to forgive myself, to have compassion for myself, grace for myself, gratitude for myself, and all selves. I won't read that, but there's a gratitude prayer. And again, message above messenger, all from prime source. As recommendations go, it's pure truth. We're just speaking to ourselves when we say these out, and we're putting them into the collective consciousness. These are all beautiful. I'll read the first paragraph, 10 seconds. Good morning, love, and all the angels, and all in creation. Thank you for the many blessings and love surprises as I walk in love with my every thought and every action. Thank you for the miracles and the magical synchronistic events which are lighting up my life with overflowing joy. So if you felt to read that out per day, that's what I do. It doesn't need to be war and peace with these practices, whatever brings you joy. All of the work is beautiful. Okay, letting go of lower thoughts. So lower thoughts equals ego program mind. That's the mental and the emotional duality that we're letting go of because it was never real. Lower thoughts aren't real. Thoughts of love felt by feeling joy, that's the real. So let go of any thought that takes you out of the present moment of now, worrying about the past, worrying about the future, thinking about the past, the future, let it go. So you can say, I let it go. You can also visualize a golden rainbow sword chopping through the thought, and or say, cancel, clear, delete. I let go, breathe in love, breathe out love. I am heart-centered. I choose love in every moment. Again, whatever it works, get one's energy back to the present moment. That's fear. That's not real. Let go, let go, let go. And keep on letting go, and they'll get less and less and less. Okay, complete forgiveness brings freedom and ends the cycles, the energetic cycles. So this goes into inner child healing work, our karmic DNA. And karma is not bad or good, it's unlearned lessons. So taking responsibility for all experiences ends the karmic cycle. So set intentions to transform for the highest good of all. And you can say this out loud, you can write it out, whatever works. And I stopped writing them out, but where I'm like really spinning in terms of, okay, forgiveness is coming up, I'll write it, I'll read it out loud and then burn the bit of paper safely. But there's nothing wrong with this. It doesn't need to be war and peace, but it's not once, my feeling. So if it keeps on coming up in terms of why does this person keep on coming up, and I'm blaming them or I'm blaming myself or I'm in shame, forgiveness transforms and ends the cycle of thinking about that memory attached to that emotion. And that's why taking responsibility for it is so powerful. I take responsibility for all experiences. I forgive myself. I love myself. I love all other beings. I forgive them. I simply let go, trusting love to transform. And that might be a repeat. I've done a lot of these to keep going, keep going, keep going. Say it out loud, write it down in the ceremony. Those are some more affirmations. I say these out loud per day, but take whatever works. They're all the attributes of our higher self, and also what's required in terms of walking this path. I'm tuned into my heart. I am true. I am worthy. I am fearless. I am compassionate. I am kind. I am giving. I am courageous. I am grateful. I take full responsibility for all experiences, no matter what. We've played every role in all other lifetimes. It's just energy to transform. Love, grace, and forgiveness equals peace. Like, love ourselves, to forgive us and everybody else. And that's what we're moving into. That's why I take responsibility for all experiences. It's all just energies transformed to love, to be present. Co-creating a world where any love exists. I won't read this all out because otherwise it might get a bit long. Coming to the ego death ceremony. So ego programming, like it is ego death dissolvement, mind dissolvement. The mind's not real. It's just a cluster of illusionary belief systems that we've been programmed to believe that are real. And the core of the ego program mind is fear, isolation, and separation. We're all God with God. Everything is love. That's what we're here to remember by being love, by choosing love. So all of these beliefs, being a lie, aren't real. And they stop us from our natural state of feeling and feeling joy. So there's nothing to be fearful of. And how this works is write them down, say them out loud, and ask to dissolve them. Recommendation of doing one ego death for 7 days, and however many times after that you're pinged on, with a focus of choosing love in all moments. With a focus of, okay, that's fear, that's a lower thought, an emotion, or a belief system. I feel it, I let it go. So that's a list of the ego traits, which are belief systems. And personally, I don't want to be holding on to any of these, Anina. None of these are higher qualities. They're all belief systems. No, thank you. They're all fear-based. I'll just say a couple. Lack of wisdom, lack of experience, lack of compassion, lack of perception, lack of integrity, lack of honor, lack of empathy, lack of feeling, childhood trauma, taking of energy through touch and words, disrespect or hatred towards the feminine or masculine, superiority, think I know better based on nothing. I don't know anything. Addiction to sugar. I've had all of these, by the way. This list, I've embodied every single one, all of them, and the whole range of emotions. So it's nothing personal. It's just energy to transform. That's the illusion. The ego program mind ain't going through to 5D. This is what keeps us at the present moment of now and feeling joy. So write it down, say out loud with thought, heart, intent to dissolve. 1 a day for 7 days. Trust your pings after that. I mentioned about acceptance and allowing, and I said, again, these are all Mother of All Creation's words. This has really helped recently. I didn't really understand or feel what acceptance and allowing was, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago. I was just repeating this to myself, and it's truth. Acceptance is the demonstration of my deep faith that the universe is always unfolding for my highest good, always, even if I'm not understanding all the details yet. And yes, this journey can look upside down. They're all experiences, and there's gifts within all experiences. And the gift is to love ourselves, to surrender, to let go to the present moment of now, to find this information, to love ourselves, to be present. All roads led to this road. All experiences were contracted for soul growth. There's no right, wrong, black, white. There just is, which is love. Love, grace, and forgiveness equals peace. So acceptance, we're always supported by love, the universe, and allowing offers the complete capability of every soul to have the exact experiences they need for their own growth expansion. And when we finally realize this, and it's realizing it through feeling it, that the universe, love has won, the universe is always supporting everyone, including us, in every moment, regardless, then we can let go of the need to interfere, worry, control, rescue, panic. We can just move into a space of being because we've trusted love. We've surrendered to love. We're allowing love. We're embracing love because that's the only real. Hence, constantly letting go, constantly choosing love. And I've had to repeat. You know, those triggers, those spinning out of the present in pure fear, pure ego of what, it's not going like I thought it was going. Yeah, that's because I had expectations. That's because I had attachments. I let go of all attachments. That's an ego programming. I don't have any expectations. The future is fantasy. We just have the eternal present moment of now, the moments of eternity equals love everywhere present. The past doesn't exist. The future doesn't exist. That's why this game is just being present, constantly letting go, constantly choosing love. That's how we co-create this, all of it. Those are the core understandings that you read out yesterday. We are all one. Unity consciousness. We are all made from love. Love is the only answer. Love is the answer to every one of our problems. Awakening is the answer to all of humanity's problems. This is the answer, which is within, of choosing love in every moment. Unconsciousness to full consciousness. Heaven on earth in the manifest. Bringing 5D into the physical. No more 3D, no more illusion. Just love everywhere present. Love is the single most powerful tool in the universe. It transforms all of it. I place love within all my thoughts. I choose love in every moment. Love transforms all of it. It's all there is. It is the most powerful tool in the universe. Love is real. Love is God. What does that make you? Because you're made up of love. God. God equal whole truth. God equals truth equals love. It's all the same. Grace and forgiveness for self and all selves equals peace. Love is here now. Heaven is here now. It's just our illusionary attachment to the illusion that perpetuates it. That's why it's this work. Awareness transforms the consciousness. Dissolve the ego, all belief systems, all thoughts. Let go of everything. Only that which is real and true will remain. Which is what? Which is love. Keep going. Keep trusting love. Keep surrendering to love. I choose love in every moment. I won't go through these, Anina, because it'll take too long, but 10 love and action codes, they're beautiful. They're all encoded. And all the codes are in these. The 4 understandings, I don't take anything personally. I don't give up. I understand the lesson of letting everything go. I am balanced and heart-centered, present moment of now. Purging affirmation. I release anything and everything that no longer serves my highest good and that the highest good of the all. I serve love completely. Through my every thought, word, deed, and action, I serve love and the highest good of all in all moments. And so it is. And I put some of Mum's wordings on here as well. So the first half was just an introduction of what the awakening is, which is we're awakening into the love that we are. That's our only mission and contract, by choosing love in all moments. And awareness transforms into consciousness. Fear equals 3D. The mind is all the illusion. We have to dissolve and let go of it all and choose love in all moments. So that's the first half of this. And the second half is you've got some affirmations and a number of different tools and techniques that one can use right now to start shifting the needle, raising one's consciousness and one's vibration and feeling happiness. Like, that's why we're here, is to feel joy and happiness and love. There's no downside with doing this. And this is, I say, the quick way. It is the way. And I haven't written a word. This isn't, I know anything. I'm just a fellow brother walking back to the light. I can attest to my own experience that this stuff is life-changing. And I wanted this information without knowing what it was, like I wanted fucking air. And this is whole pure truth. And the whole pure truth is everything's love. We're here to remember that we're love and be that love in the world. Nobody is coming to save us, and nobody needs to, because we're all divinity. And all we need to do is remember that by constantly letting go and choosing love. And that's it. And that's what I would say to myself 5 years ago. Don't know where I would be now, but that's been 3 years. I'm grateful of sifting through all of Mum's content daily, synthesizing it, keeping it pure. I haven't written a word to get to this point of it's beginning to drop. Only love is real. Choose love in every moment, then it becomes the only reality and experience. Keep going. That's it. Let go, let go, let go. Keep choosing love. Keep being present. That's our only mission and contract. That's why we're here. When we've embodied 5D, don't know what that's like, we'll get our divine mission and contracts, which are to co-create heaven on earth. And that's where we'll, through synchronistic events, people coming together, the divine plan comes into the manifest. And this is true Nesara. This is humanity's awakening into love. Money ain't real. Nobody's coming to save us. You can't buy your way through this. Just speaking to me. Like, this is the only choice. But we're here to co-create this together, man. And we're all brothers and sisters. We're all made of love. And let's get out of hell on earth, which is the mind. And this is it. And it's standing up together in love. Period. I don't know anything, Anina. Take what resonates, man.
Very well said. And I just want to tell people, when Ben refers to mom said all this, he means mother of all creation, just in case people don't know what that means.
Yeah, the mother of mothers. Yeah, I mean, the story of creation guide is on under resources. Like, there's a lot, Anina, with this, right? And it is like, it's wonderful, man. It's pure truth. Like, and when I found it, I was like, I've got to be into all of this. Why wouldn't I be? It's pure whole truth. And there's so much of it. But there's the story of creation guide, which goes back over 19 billion years. So yeah, mum, mother of all mothers. And we've been here many lifetimes, and so is mother of all creation. Biggest event in all of creation. Planet Earth equal heart, only planet to have ego. That's why only the most experienced souls, I love this word, volunteered to come down here and forget everything. And this is us remembering that only love is real, only love exists, and choosing to love ourselves. It's beyond words beautiful, man. And I don't know anything, I'm not embodied, but it's the best time to be alive. It is. We are in the biggest event in over 19 billion years. Unconscious to full consciousness. What the F does that look and feel like? I don't know. We're going to find out. It's not this.
We have to trust that this is the way. This is the only way. The biggest event in 19 billion years. Did you guys hear that? So when you get annoyed, triggered, you go through suffering, just know this is the biggest event in 19 billion years. There's going to be a few bumps in the road, a few pebbles that you're going to step on. It's going to hurt your foot. But it's nothing compared to what we're walking into. So just keep going, keep doing the work. It's that simple. But you've got to be kind of self-disciplined. I don't know if that's a bad word these days, but you've got to hold yourself accountable, be disciplined, just keep going, do the work. It's not difficult. It becomes a joy, a daily joy, right?
again, words, like not attached to words, who cares? It's the energetic behind them. There is a divine discipline to this, like the consistency, the discipline, the tenacity, the tenaciousness, the consistency, the attitude of I'm not going to give up. And it is the fear of feeling fear itself, because it's scary. So I get it. It's like, it's easy to say, we didn't sign up for easy, because it's not easy. I haven't found this process easy. It's been like bumping my head against a brick wall, wandering around in the dark. When's it going to change? When's it going to happen? Why the F am I here? What's the point? Like, come back to love, come back to love. And that's the mastery part. And I ain't arrived. I'm not saying I'm a master, but love is simple when it's just choosing to love myself. It's a paradox because it's simple. It's simple to say, but that's the part. And the path is unique for everybody, and it's to love ourselves through the process. And I just know from the bottom of my heart, Anina, I've made it really complicated and difficult by staying in fear in many moments. I resisted in many moments. I didn't want to feel it. I didn't want to let it go. I didn't know how to, if I'm honest. I was missing a lot of this. You know, what you resist persists, what you look at, you let go of. But I wasn't feeling it to release it. And that's what was still in my chakras getting stuffed down. It's like, why am I looping? It's like, just keep going, keep going. And that's what we're finding our way out of this non-realm that's not real, illusion land that's 3D, into love everywhere present. And that's it's just the biggest honor, man. It is. We're down here now doing this, like biggest event in over 19 billion years. Everywhere else in all of creation has returned to love. Everyone else. There's no darkness. There isn't any darkness because the darkness was dissolved. It's only our illusionary attachment to those thought loops and those memories and emotions, those belief systems. Let go of it all. We're in 5D. Happy days, man. Let's go. Because that's what we're here to co-create, heaven on earth. And that's why everybody matters. Because we're all the co-creators, no hierarchy. You're God, everybody else is God. Everybody's a royal angel. Sounds nuts. The whole thing's ridiculous. Biggest event in over 90 billion years. Most dense planet in all of creation. Last planet to go through the ascension. Never been done before. It's a physical ascension. We're not going anywhere. It's 5D consciousness, love everywhere present. Dissolve the illusion, 5D in the physical, through loving oneself. Choose love in every moment, constantly let go, live within total trust of love. Keep going, just speaking to me, keep going. And we'll get there, it's inevitable. Keep love the focus and it becomes the only reality and experience.
Absolutely. And, you know, if anyone is experiencing resistance, you know, it's just the ego. And there is I don't know, we'll probably won't have enough time now, but check Ben's website. There is a ceremony for what do you call it, Ben?
So we just ran through on the guides. The ego death ceremony is all over the guides because it's foundational with this. So those lower traits are all belief systems that I was reading out. So that's the ego death, which is within this guide. The guides, there's a lot of duplication, consciously so, because it's repeat, repeat, repeat. So the 49 guides are in kind of long form with everything. The 14 foundational guides build on all the stuff that we've gone through here if people want to deeper dive into it. But this is getting more simple and more simple in terms of this, which is repeat. Like the forgiveness is a repeat. The ego death's listed there. So there is a ceremony guide which explains about ceremonies. I feel it's just keeping it even more simple now with this as well. So ego death, recommend one ego death once a day for 7 days as a foundation, with a focus on reading out those divine traits in the mirror, and then use the other tools and techniques as you're feeling to. I wouldn't recommend what I did, which was doing all of them. Like, I feel it's quicker than that, and that's what's been summarized in terms of this. Time in nature, breath work, water, movement, forgiveness, ego death, the divine traits, accept, embrace, and allow, and just keep on running through those affirmations. Let go, let go, let go. Feel it, release it. I choose love in every moment. I live within total trust. Repeat and feel it, feel it, feel it. I'm still doing this, but it comes back to present moment now. Love does have my back, regardless of whatever's happening. I trust, I surrender. Love is the only real. I choose love in all moments. Okay, trigger, I feel it, I let it go. I trust love, I surrender to love. Repeat. Again, I don't know anything, Anina. I'm just like, this is pure truth. I haven't written a word. I'm just so beyond passionate in words in terms of everybody's looking for this, which is it's inside of them. Keys to heaven are within. And this is the keys to exiting the matrix. So of course it's come from prime source, creator, herself. Who else could it come from? And the galactics. That's why it's highest. I do these every day, man. It's highest to speak this. I don't change any of the words. It's pure truth, which is all love. It's beyond words, all of this.
And practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Just repeat every day. And one day you'll wake up and think, oh, I'm a different person. It will just happen. It will sneak up on you. Maybe somebody else will tell you, you're a different person. So it's that simple, guys. It's that simple. But I love how succinct it is and how simple it is. Everyone can do this work. It's not difficult. It's not for certain people and not others. It's for everyone, and everyone can do this work. And if you really need help, you can always contact Ben via his website. He does consulting, but essentially he's dedicated his life to creating this work for free for you guys to read and go over. So as I said, I recommend printing it out, in the morning before you get going with your day. Go and sit in the sun and just read these things out loud. Sit on the grass, have your feet on the earth. And that's the best thing you can do for yourself, the best way to start your day.
Thank you, Anina. Yeah, there's a donation button. So energy exchanges, giving love, receiving love. So if people donate to the mission, they're more than welcome. That's, we're giving in love and we're receiving love if people feel to. But it's not to preclude anybody. And abundance, if people want to assist in any way, they can reach out. And the sessions page, it's all there for free. Nobody needs to pay for sessions, go for ascension courses. It's all there within the material. It's a choice of loving oneself and doing it. So it is all there. Nobody needs to spend any money. It's all there within all of this. So if people feel to have a fast track through 70 plus guides, happy to have a session, it's genuinely not my recommendation. It's all there. But if people do feel a need, it's there as an option currently. I don't feel it will be in a moment, but it's there if people want to reach out. But it is all free, like freely shared. It's all there. So enjoy and share. Enjoy, share, be love, speak love, share, 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 share.
Share the love.
Share the love.
Ben, is this new guide on your website already?
No, it was hot off the press when I sent it to you earlier for this call. So no, I'll add it in a moment.
Okay, it will be on his website soon. So check out Mission Limitless.org, and it's all there, guys. So check it out, and I'll include Ben's YouTube channel as well. Tons of great content there as well, and you won't be sorry.
Thank you, love.
Thanks so much, everyone. We'll do another one soon, but I hope that helped you to get your week started on a positive note. And yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go. Thank you, Anina.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ben. Bye.